position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at him.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Unloads quickly. Tackled there by the defense. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Looking to throw for it. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Lynch. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory. Gets 15 and a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. The quick out. Touchdown, Tigers! Tigers haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going to swing it on second down. This time he's got it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Throwing right. Complete downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the big fullback. They're dealing with a second and long. He leaves it with his back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
South Carolina, 3.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
22. Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Here comes the offense on first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the ground game. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Looking to fire. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Pulls and fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
He'll do it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
LSU, 17. South Carolina, 3.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Quick step and go. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Moncrief. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Hand off to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kane. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Sticks it in his belly. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Spits it out to the back. Found a seam. Touchdown LSU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
South Carolina, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the inside. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misconnection, it's second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Kane. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're working that left side. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Offense facing
The kick is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, South Carolina.
He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. They'll immediately call timeout. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
South Carolina.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got it, looking for the first down. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Got his man on the right, and they're able to get him on the ground. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold it.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that?
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The give to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. The screen, and watch out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out quickly. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Oh, what a move to get open. Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick release by the QB. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that is another first down.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on.
Speeding down the left side. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Woodhead. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Moffitt. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's key.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the clock. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. On the move, he fires. Finds his man. It's Moncrief. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Gives it to the back on the draw. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good, solid tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moncrief. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Back to pass, it's Moffitt. Using the quick game. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They just keep firing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Shakes off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Boys, Cincinnati and the Redhawks of Miami square off every year with the victory bell on the line. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Running to Green. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.